All right, welcome to, I mean, I think, like, from my standpoint, one of the first playwriting workshop showcases.
Yeah.
But there has been a lot of playwriting here at SIUE, which I hope will continue. So I just wanted to kind of give you a quick, many of you know me because many of you are in this class, but for those of you that don't know me, my name is Emily Klingensmith. I go by my initials EK. Because I also write under the name E.K. Doolin, which is my pen name. But I've had the pleasure in an 8-week workshop being able to be with these students on your teeny tiny program. They're listed, the entire cohort that we had for the 8 weeks is listed there. Not everyone was able to be present today, just from different conflicts, and not everyone had stuff that they were ready to share. But everyone did have some great ideas that were shared in workshop that we were able to share with each other. So today is just about kind of celebrating what we did in those 8 weeks at the beginning of the semester and kind of hearing out loud some of that work. But stay tuned, because I would love for this kind of thing to flourish here at SIUE. We already have had a student production, like full production in the fall. Alex Lindberg and Whaley co-wrote, yes, yeah, the pirate Ahoy Matey. So for those of you that were able to see that, it was really great. It was a very interactive play with music. Also, I know that we've got a few other students that were in this workshop, Mia Williams being one who had the full-length play that will probably be presented somewhere on campus this semester, because it's related to her honors project. And I am here for any of these things that we hear today, expanding and having another reading at a fuller length. I think that would be rad. So yeah, so everything else is on here, information-wise. The order of the play is on here. Some of you have numbers, some of you don't, because that's a printer error on my part. But we're gonna start with a piece with a student that couldn't be with us today because of a work conflict. And we'll just take some small transitions in between these, and it's very chill, as you can tell. So we'll just take a quick minute in between. But this first piece is Lady in Red by Ryan Matthew Whaley. So I do want to make one quick little thing to your program. When we get to Sydney Wojtysiak's piece out, there are some additional readers, and I'm doing stage direction, so I'll tell you at that point who's reading what. So let's start with Lady in Red.
Scene 1. Lights up. We're in a freshman college dorm. The beds are wooden, plush, and comfy, with stuffies and pillows, raised to fit shelving underneath. Blankets hang off the bed to cover what could be hiding. Fluorescent lights have been replaced with hanging fairy lights and depression lamps. An exorbitant amount of textbooks lie on the desks next to each bed. The space is meant to be tight. Trinity is on her bed, on her phone, almost asleep. Beat. Loud knocking on the door. Trinity is rudely awoken. No. Trinity tries to ignore the knocking. The knocking starts again. Colin speaks off stage.
Let me in.
I don't want to.
I have to pee.
That sucks.
You're such a Trinity. Let me in.
Beat. Trinity shifts, sits up.
Where are your keys?
I left them in the room.
Trinity gets off her bed, walks over to the door, opens the door, and Colin barges in, laughing, very drunk.
Thank you. Oh my God, you're so pretty.
Colin falls over, Trinity braces him.
Colin, oh my god.
Where are the keys? I gotta be.
Just take mine.
Trinity pushes Colin away, causing him to topple over as he searches the drawer of her desk. She finds the keys as Colin wriggles on the ground. He tries to do the worm and kicks Trinity.
What are you doing?
I can do the work.
Get up, you can hardly walk.
Oh no, I'm fine. Watch. Ten hut!
He's after quiet.
Shh.
Oh,
Oh my god. You're so pretty.
thank you, Colin. I appreciate it.
Oh, I have to tell you, I danced and I did it really good. Look.
He tries to stand up. Trinity shoves him back in the chair.
Please don't. You need to get it together.
I am together. Look. I can walk in a straight line.
Tries to walk in a straight line and almost does it until he falls over on his
Oh,
ass.
fuck.
Colin, stand straight. Anatomical position.
Anatomical position.
He assumes
Okay, wait. Sit.
Colin sits. Trinity walks over to get water.
I got to dance, I did the worm, and I did it really good. I hit my junk though, and that hurt.
That's great, Colin. Drink.
I need water.
It is water.
No, you're trying to give me more tequila? I don't want tequila.
It's vodka.
Okay.
All of the water, passes it back to Trinity.
Thank you.
You're so pretty.
I know, Colin.
I wish I liked women. Women are so pretty.
Well, it's appreciated.
Do you like women?
Yes, Colin, I do like women.
Would you kiss a woman?
I'm sure if it was under the right circumstances, yes.
Wow, I bet that's fun. Women kissing each other? I'd like to see that.
Alright, you freak, cool it. You have class tomorrow.
Fuck, Dr. Dickhead.
Yeah, I know. You should still go.
I don't wanna.
You told me you can't skip any more days.
I don't learn in that fuck-ass class. He just talks about whatever the fuck he wants. No syllabus, no schedule, and it's all useless, fucking busy work, and he's all bullshit. He's fucking bullshit.
There's gonna be classes like that, Colin. You're gonna get through it.
I'll just drop the class. I can't do it.
You're not gonna graduate without that class, Colin.
Girl, fuck graduation. I'm not gonna walk anyways.
Don't say that.
I don't want to walk.
You're going to walk, Colin.
I'm gonna fail, and my parents are gonna kick me out of the house.
Colin, shut up.
I fucking hate it here, Trinity. God, I fucking hate it.
Colin, you are not leaving me here. You're gonna sober up, make it to class tomorrow, and all the classes you have until there aren't any classes anymore to take. And then you're gonna graduate with me. I'm dragging you across that stage, and you're gonna shake the chancellor's hand and grab that official piece of cardstock.
I can't do it.
Yes, you can.
I'm just a fucking pussy.
Hey, enough.
Colin weirdly straightens up.
Sorry.
They say in awkward silence. Trinity is stewing. Colin is moping.
How was the party?
Great. You should have come.
I would just sit on the front porch and wait until it was over. We'd rush out and hurl over the banister, and then we'd leave.
You could have danced with me. I can do the worm.
I know. How did you get home?
Got a ride from the boy.
Who is this, the boy?
The boy.
And how was the boy?
He was good. Really good. He drives a Toyota Corolla. He warmed my seat for me. We're gonna get food tomorrow, Panda Express.
That's good.
I'm tired.
Do you have any homework?
I have a quiz tomorrow on whether or not God is real. St. Thomas Aquinas and Descartes. I haven't really looked at the study guide.
Where is it?
In my bag.
Trinity goes over to his bag, unzips it, starts going through all the folders, guessing.
The green folder.
Trinity turns to look at Colin. There is a moment of questioning. She pulls out the green folder, finds the study guide, and pulls a chair over to Colin.
Trinity.
What did Descartes mean by the phrase cogito?
I don't know.
Try.
I just don't.
Try.
I think
Therefore.
I am.
Good!
I think, therefore.
I am.
They stare at each other.
You scare me sometimes.
This hits Colin.
That scared me too.
Beats.
What?
Question 2. St. Thomas Aquinas, 5 ways. What are the 5 ways that prove that God is real?
Motion, design,
Possibility.
possibility, and necessity, efficient cause, and
Graduation. There must be something that all good comes from. The greatest good. perfection. It's God.
That's God.
Graduation.
Trinity lays down the study guide, rustles Colin's hair, and exits the room. Colin stays seated for a moment until a light shift brings us somewhere in between. Perhaps the fairy lights blink a pattern, or the appliances in the room turn on or off. Either way, Colin gets out of the chair, picks up textbooks, and builds a platform for him to stand on. Once done, he steps up and starts to monologue.
Next up, we have a little play entitled "In Which I Am Astounded by Worm Sex." It is a personification of worm sex through a domestic dramedy. You guys good?
No,
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm not
Please hold.
ready. Done.
Probably be louder than you think you need to be.
Yeah.
Good. Lights up on Jeff, who is alone on stage with a presentation easel.
Earthworms are hermaphrodites. They house seminal vesicles in segments 9 to 12, testes in segments 10 and 11, and ovaries in segment 13. The smooth section of their body is called the clitellum. That part is important. When worms find each other in the wild and they want to mate, they first must move into head-to-foot formation. 69. They then anchor their own testes in segments 10 and 11 to the other clitellum and exchange sperm back and forth between the two worms. Worms also have an organ called genital setae. These are sharp points around the clitellum that slowly poke into the other worm in order to get a better anchor, causing lasting damage. When they are finished, they peel apart, and over time the clitellum will make its way down the body of the worm, collecting eggs from the ovaries and fertilizing the eggs. Finally, when the clitellum has made it all the way down the body, it detaches and becomes a cocoon for the eggs.
Scene 2. Jamie and Nita are cooking in their loft apartment together. Visible to the audience is the interior of the apartment, a street-level stoop, and perhaps some fire escapage for climbing.
I'm afraid I can't say that I'm surprised about that one. To be honest with you, he always did seem a little odd.
You didn't even meet him.
Oh, I know that. I just mean that, like, from what you told me about him and things.
So you just know everything about people.
Yes, I think I do.
I don't think I'm that surprised either, Grandma. Subconsciously, there was a reason that I chose this to make today.
I do love these leftovers.
I just hope that maybe once in his sad, pathetic life, he could get it together for me. I even told him that this was his last chance, a last chance for me, but he obviously didn't care enough to even want to be here. I would have gotten it if he got into a car crash or if his grandma died, but nope, he just is at work. Again. I can't imagine what they need from a mailroom assistant at 8 p.m. on a Tuesday.
Lights shift to highlight the stoop. Jamie, inside the apartment, continues silently. Morris and Jeff walk past the building. Morris smells something wonderful, doubles back. He must find out where that glorious smell is coming from. He climbs the escape up to the apartment. Jeff sits on the stoop. Lights shift back.
I just need to be done. We are going to have a nice dinner, and that is just going to be that.
We never needed him.
You're right. My first red flag should have been him asking me out to frickin' Hooters. I didn't want to, and I think it's pretty obvious why. We didn't end up going. I convinced him to go to Applebee's.
You know, that isn't much better.
It is that much better, Grandma. We didn't go and watch titties bouncing around for 2 hours.
Yes. I'm just saying, if I had the choice between Hooters and Applebee's, the food is pretty equivalent. I want to see titties bouncing around.
But it was a first date. He barely knew me. I'm sorry if I don't want the person who I may have romantic feelings for about staring at another person's tots while I talk.
You know, when your grandfather and I went on our first date, it was at the drive-in. He was staring at mine the entire time. He couldn't keep his eyes off of him. We didn't watch much of that movie, though. We were too busy.
Grandma! Oh my god!
What? You were telling me about your first date.
Yeah, but mine didn't involve canoodling in the driver's seat while watching Old Yeller.
I don't even get why you kept with him for so long after that first date.
I saw something. I don't know how to explain it.
Lights shift to highlight a window. Jamie and Nita are still talking silently. Morris appears outside the window. He sees the food, loves it. In loving it, he falls off the window and falls to the ground. Lights shift back to the apartment. Jamie and Nita hear the sound of him falling, register it, and continue. Lights shift to the stoop.
Dude, I found the apartment.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
You really are crazy.
It looked like the most delicious thing I have ever seen. I'm going up there.
No, that is an awful idea.
Morris walks into the door on the stoop. Jeff exits. Lights shift.
You know, oh, that's
You
your
know, it really is okay if you just want to take a break from your love life for a second. I was going to do that, but then 2 days later, I met your grandfather.
Yeah, I know, because then a week later, you made my mom. I swear to God, if that's him, I'm going to end him.
Jamie opens the door.
Hi.
What?
I'm Angus. I was just walking outside and I smelled the best thing that I've ever smelled in my entire life. It brought me back to Spain circa 2015. I was there for school.
Oh, how sweet. Well, come on in. What are
Grandma.
you still doing out there?
We don't know him! He could be trying to kidnap us.
And we could be trying to poison him. Let it go. It will be okay.
May I sit?
Yes, of course. Please.
Thank you.
Food's done?
This looks absolutely delicious.
Why, thank you. Family recipe.
Let's eat.
Lights dim as they eat. Chatter ensues. About 30 minutes pass in 20 seconds.
Truly absolute perfection. Thank you.
Oh, how sweet.
I'll get the dishes.
I'll help.
Morris picks up all of the plates and heads to the sink. Jamie follows. They get to the sink. Jamie starts washing dishes. Morris falls into the perfect routine.
You know, I just can't figure out what your goal is here.
I really did just smell the food from outside.
And you guessed which apartment it was.
Yeah, pretty much. I could smell it from the hallway too.
I'll be in the living room, you two.
Your grandma is so nice.
More than is good for her, as you can see.
I don't know about that. You know, I'm really not all that much of a bad guy.
We just don't know you. Do you know how weird this is?
I know. I'm just a rando off the street who is now in your house helping you with dishes. I get it, but I really am having a nice time, and I hope that you are too.
And scene.
Okay. Hi guys. So I'm Katie, and I wrote a story called Missing when I was in 8th grade. And through this playwriting class, I kind of took it and I tried to write a play from that. And so I am going to be performing for you guys the last scene of it, which just has the main character. And because you guys don't know the context of the show at all, I am going to be having my boyfriend Will read the stage directions, but these are not normal stage directions. He's basically going to be narrating parts of the scene to help give you the context that you need to understand what is happening in this play. There are some trigger warnings. It is a very disturbing scene, so there are loud noises, and there's also talks about death. So just so you guys know. Yeah, okay. I also have props. If this goes out, pretend it doesn't.
May 24th, Cassie's birthday. The time is still unknown. A chocolate cupcake sits on the floor facing Cassie as she stares at it lost in thought. After a year of being locked in her own basement, her parents decide to be generous enough to make her a cupcake for her 18th birthday. A cupcake with no icing. It is cold, it is lonely, and the only light being emitted is the single candle lit on top of her birthday tree. As Cassie stared at the tiny flame, memories of previous birthdays flicker through her mind, and the questions come flooding in. She was so happy. What happened to that? Why was she here? What did she do wrong? Cassie was hungry, but she couldn't seem to take her eyes away from the light. It was comforting. It made her feel less lonely. The candle barely lit up the room, but it was Cassie's. It was her comfort, her warmth. And if it took a candle to resurface the happy memories she made in her past, then she would continue to stare, taking it in. After a few minutes, the candle starts to drip wax onto the cupcake. She takes it into her hands and pulls the candle out. Wax drips onto her fingers, but she doesn't care. She closes her eyes, breathes in, and starts to sing.
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear Cassie. Happy birthday to me.
Cassie closes her eyes and makes a wish. She smiles and opens them once more. She stares at the flame, her flame, and even though she doesn't want to, she blows it out. Now the room is filled with darkness, a void. So Cassie gets up, and as if by memory, she walks through the dark over to a lamp on the table nearby. She turns it on, and much like the candle, only a small amount of light shines through the room. It's quiet and it's lonely, just as it was before. Cassie goes back to her cupcake, unwraps it, and takes a bite. Flavor fills her mouth, and she tears up. This was her first bite of something real, and it tasted wonderful. She finishes the cupcake and folds up the wrapper neatly. She looks over at the once lit candle and reminisces on the few moments she had with the flame she held in her hand. She smiles.
Happy birthday. You're 18, congrats.
Cassie stares at the empty cupcake wrapper in front of her, lost in thought once more. And as all is calm, a sudden energy shifts in her. She feels tired.
What time is it? Go right now. You didn't even wish me a happy birthday until now. Thanks. You know I'm awake. You think I'm stupid? You know you forgot about my birthday. Forgot about your own daughter, who's all alone down here. Please come get me.
After a second of sitting there, Cassie looks at her diary that is across the room. The diary full of pages and pages of letters she wrote to herself. It contained journal entries that were dated as far as she could remember. Memories, moments, evidence. The room fills with even more silence than before. It's haunting. Cassie has a moment of realization. A horrible thought enters her mind as she looks at the cupcake wrapper, the empty cupcake wrapper, and thinks about the cupcake that currently sits in her stomach, and everything starts to spin. Cassie tries to pull herself out of it, fighting against it, but it's too late. It only took a few minutes for the poison to get into her body. By the time she figured out what happened, her limbs became paralyzed, and her heart slowly came to a stop. Scene.
Hello, my name is Sophia and I will be reading the stage directions for the piece Spotlights that I have written with our lovely Teddy and our lovely Angus. The scene takes place in a simple hallway lined with plastic chairs down either side. Fluorescents are buzzing, and there are a few discarded scripts littered around. Chloe enters the hallway quickly, wiping her hands on her pants, having just finished washing them.
Jesus, that line was insane. Did they call me?
Dea stares at Chloe, who is sitting completely still, obviously shocked by what has just happened in the last few minutes.
What? Do I have something on my face? Day, what?
Something happened. The guy came out and thought I was you. Oh my god. I tried to tell them I wasn't, but they just kept pushing and telling me to keep the line moving, so I read, I think.
What? What the fuck do you mean you read?
Chloe runs over to the audition room door. It's locked and the lights are off.
Oh my god, they're fucking gone. What do I do? This was the first role I actually thought I could have gotten. The casting literally described me. Why the fuck would they want you?
Okay. First, that was fucking mean. Second of all, they said they liked the freshness I brought to the role.
So what? You're just gonna accept the part they offer it?
Dea is silent.
No. Not possible. No way. They could not have offered it to you already. You're lying. Fucking say something!
What do you want me to say? You know I didn't mean for this to happen.
Chloe notices a card in Dea's hand and snatches it from her.
Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. An agent? What the hell do you need an agent for?
Dea begins to become visibly irritated by Chloe's accusatory nature.
Okay, you need to calm down. You weren't here. You don't know what happened.
Well, apparently, I do. You stole that part from me.
Are you being dead ass right now, Chloe? Why would I do that to you on purpose?
I have no fucking clue. You know how much this role would mean for me.
Yeah, I'm sure. Just like all the other ones you've auditioned for, all the other callbacks you haven't gotten.
Stun silence. Dea has never insulted Chloe to this degree before.
Fuck you. How fucking dare you? You think you're better than me just because you got one callback? I have worked for fucking years for this. You can't even begin to comprehend how much I've sacrificed for it. Do you honestly even want this? Or is it just because you know how important it is to me?
Since when have you ever given a fuck about what I want? God. Chloe, our whole friendship has only ever been about you. And I was willing to do whatever you asked just so you could have everything and not have a fucking meltdown because, God forbid, the world doesn't revolve around you for one fucking second. You are so damn entitled, thinking you deserve this big, grand spotlight and that everyone else should just wait on you, hand and fucking foot. Well, guess what? I'm done.
How are you getting mad right now? Do you seriously think you're the one who's being wronged by this?
Because...
And you think because being your friend was so fucking easy, constantly dragging you around to everything I did, so you wouldn't always be known as the sad little girl whose brother overdosed sophomore year.
How fucking dare you?
Dea, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean
No.
that.
Stay the fuck away from me. Good luck with your acting career, Chloe.
End of scene.
Hi, my name is Teddy Woldow. This is an unfinished play based off of a story that my partner and I have been creating for several years. Doesn't have a title, so it's just kind of called Angus and Colby right now. This is a cowboy play that takes place in the late 1800s. I have Alex reading for Colby, Noah reading for Angus, and Sophia reading for Mrs. Chauncey. There is going to be 2 linear scenes and then one scene that takes place a little bit later. I will mark that. I will be reading stage directions. And thank you guys so much for being here. Act 1, Scene 1, setting unknown. Colby is standing alone. Surrounding him, the stage is in complete shadow. He is wearing a white tank top smudged with dirt under a fairly plain, unbuttoned overshirt. His legs are in partial or full shadow.
I had this really wonderful dream last night. It was straight out of those books you read when you're small. Billy the Kid, Butch Cassidy, Calamity Jane. Real, but a little done up, you know. It was Angus and me, only we stayed on the road. We were partners. In my dream, all we had to do was keep riding. We tore right through the West like a pair of cows running from the brand. We would flirt and steal and fight, and I was good this time.
He makes a gun with his hands, playfully pointing it out at the audience.
I was the meanest shot you'd ever see. And we took care of each other. He still kissed me like he meant it. And
He closes his eyes again as if he's trying to see the dream. It doesn't appear, so he opens them.
well, I'll spare you the details. It was a good dream, only I wish we weren't always running. I don't think that's the part I miss. Maybe it was a little cruel, that dream.
A train whistle blows. Colby looks off to the left.
Because it could have been real. Would have been real if I hadn't.
Lights out. Another whistle and the sound of a train going over the tracks. Act 1, Scene 2. Setting, more than a year prior. A small, forgotten town in the west. Dust blows over cracked, dry ground. Population 250 or less. Colby is busy fixing something with a hammer. A man stands opposite to him with his back facing the audience. He is leaning against a stable, maybe smoking a cigarette. A woman in an apron hurries towards Colby, giving a sideways glance to the man.
Colby, I'll be there in a minute, Mrs. Chauncey. Your window's gonna have to wait. I told you, I got a lot of folks asking me today for things.
No, it's not about my dang window. Just lower your voice.
Lower my voice!
All right. Look, just over there.
Mrs. Chauncey points at the man smoking a cigarette.
He just showed up this morning. He's got the devil in a Colby. I can see it. He's some kind of vagabond, a highwayman. Oh, no.
Now, come on, Miss Chauncey. He doesn't look that bad.
And you say that about everybody that wanders around here. It's different this time. I know what I see. He's got them hungry eyes of a coyote. And that hair and the rodeo boots. Oh, sweet Lord, he's got a holster on the fields.
There's no gun.
We don't know that.
This is later in the play, so act question mark, scene question mark. Setting, Colby is in a doctor's apartment. Angus is elsewhere. Colby is sitting, his injured leg soaked in a small tub. He is reading the letter from Angus. He is not speaking to anyone. Angus comes into view elsewhere and takes his hat off. Colby begins to read the letter aloud. It seems to pain Angus to listen.
Colby,
Colby?
this is where we part ways. I know now that you ain't built for this.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. My mess. You don't deserve this.
I have to keep moving.
And you know me. I hate it. But you know me. I gotta keep running. Colby, I let you catch up to me. And look where it got us.
You ain't much use to me now. Those long nights by the fire ain't gonna heal your leg. Here's hoping this doctor can.
I couldn't look at that leg. The train didn't toss you under. I did. And you were never going to be an outlaw. I didn't want to make you a criminal.
You ain't got what it takes.
You don't have to be a criminal. You can live a good life, something peaceful like you always talk about. I can't give you that.
Don't come looking for me. I'm long gone.
I can't take you with me. Can't drag you down again.
I can't slow down for you.
When you screamed at all that blood, when I close my eyes, it's all I can see. Your hand squeezing mine like a vice. You were so scared.
This is for the best.
I was so scared.
You'll be much happier here.
I watched the way stealing and fighting made you ache, made you pray over that necklace when you thought I was asleep. You asked me to give it up, but
I don't want a life with you.
you don't want a life with me.
Scene.
Actually, is it 6 then? I think so, yeah.
We'll just get them all out there and maybe double up.
Oh, I guess including these.
Do you want to introduce yours, Lily?
Let me see. So, you be all the way on the side. You be right here, and Alex. No, actually, you right here, and then Alex right there. This is Sisterhood Stories. This is a few scenes from this play I've been working on. I'm not going to really introduce it, but I do have to put a content warning, which is there's going to be like mentions of both child abuse and sexual assault. Scene 1. Sierra, Michelle, and Addie are playing in a dark room, littered with blankets on the floor, makeshift sleeping spaces, as well as a small pile of books, paper, stuffed animals, and crayons.
Okay, where were we last time?
I was visiting the new horse at the stables.
Right. Okay, at the Royal Stables, there was a new rescued pony named,
Peachy.
yeah, okay, Peachy. Nay. Oh, but Peachy was a bad horse. She was super strong because her mom was a unicorn, so she was magical. And she broke out of the stall and started running away.
Sierra kicks down a small pile of books or blocks.
Oh no! Somebody needs to get her to calm down! Where is Princess Adeline?
Here I am. I bet Peachy just feels scared. She doesn't mean to be bad. I can show her it's okay.
Nay.
It's okay, Peachy.
But Peachy was too fast. She ran all the way into the castle, and even the brave knights couldn't stop her.
Oh, I know.
Addie drops to the ground and uses crayons to scribble out a drawing of an apple on a piece of paper, then waves it in the air.
Nay.
Sierra slowly walks over to Addie and pretends to eat the apple. Addie pats her head.
See, good horsey. See, everything's okay. I'll keep you safe. Can I be the brave sorceress Sierra again now?
Are you going to visit me and Addie in the castle?
Yes. I walk up to the castle and I cast a spell that makes fireworks appear like at the Disney castle. Then you guys hear me and come out.
Good morrow, Sorceress Sierra.
Good morrow, Princess Michelle and Princess Adeline. Good morrow, Sierra. Sorceress Sierra. Right. Good morrow, Sorceress Sierra.
Okay, now that we're all here at the castle, we have to get ready for Princess Addie's birthday party.
I'm going to invite the whole kingdom, all of the townspeople. And woodland creatures? Yeah, and all the ponies in the stables, even Peachy.
I don't have to be Peachy again, do I?
Please, Sierra, it's my birthday.
Michelle grabs and lines up a few stuffed animals.
Here, these can be the woodland creatures, and I'll start making a birthday cake.
Michelle takes a piece of paper to the wall and starts to draw a birthday cake.
Okay, fine. But I want my cake to have a layer for every year.
A 13-layer cake it is.
The girls freeze as they hear creaking footsteps above them. Sierra and Michelle look at each other.
Come here, Addie.
Michelle takes Addie's hand in her own.
If you were anywhere else, if you could have anything, what would you want for your birthday?
I'm not supposed to say it, then it won't come true.
Footsteps get louder.
Addie, tell me.
I just want to play with you guys.
A lock clicks on the door.
The great sorceress has a mission for you, Princess Adeline. Here, I'm casting a magical spell on you that helps you be brave. Anytime you're scared, imagine you're back at the castle and you'll be okay.
Leonard enters, holding a red dress. The girls huddle behind Michelle, and she stands up and faces the door.
Lucky you, birthday girl. Almost time for your party.
I get a party?
Can't you just take me instead? Please, I know what you like. It'll be easier for you.
Leonard laughs and shakes his head. He grabs Addie by the arm and drags her out of the room, lock clicking. Michelle sits down slowly, and Sierra puts an arm around her. Blackout. Scene 2. Lights up on a small portion of the stage, which is set up like a coffee shop. Addie is an adult sitting across from Tracy, a journalist.
I'm sorry. Was this close to when Sierra...
No, it was a few years later when Sierra had baby Nova.
Is it correct that she died when Leonard tried to...
Don't say his name, okay? She was protecting her baby. I don't even think he meant to hit her so hard.
What happened after her death?
We somehow convinced him to let us keep her. Michelle and I raised her as best we could with what we had. It helped that every year we were there, we would slowly collect gifts. On Nova's 5th birthday, we got a TV. On her 7th, Monopoly. On her 12th, we got a stack of books. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe was her favorite. Michelle taught Nova to read, and oh God, she clung onto every word of that book like it was the Bible. We didn't have a closet, but we put a blanket over a little table, and she would pretend she was going to Narnia.
And how...
Wait, let me tell this.
Scene 3. The dark room is now more upgraded with an old TV in one corner and extra books and games scattered about. Nova, a 12-year-old girl who acts very young, is under a small table covered in a blanket. Michelle is scrambling to create a mystical snowy land using a white sheet on the ground and blowing bubbles of air. Addie has a red scarf on.
Okay, are you ready yet?
1 second.
Okay, go.
Why? It is just like branches of trees.
Nova crawls out from under the table and acts awed at the setup she comes across. She looks back to the table again.
I can always get back if anything goes wrong.
Addie walks up to Nova and bows.
Good gracious, are you a daughter of Eve?
Nova stamps her foot and picks up the book to reference.
No, that's not right. See? Look here, you're supposed to say, goodness gracious me. Then I say, good evening. And then you bow and say, good evening. How do you expect me to memorize every word? You are supposed to practice. What else is there to do here?
All 3 girls jump as a harsh banging can be heard off stage.
Knock it off!
Beat. Michelle takes the book from Nova.
Come on, let's lay low for a while, okay? Here, I'll read the first chapter again.
The 3 girls sit down together, and Michelle begins to read while Nova lays on Addie's lap, and Addie strokes her hair softly.
Once, there were 4 children, whose names were Peter, Susan, Edmund, and Lucy. This story is about...
Michelle, what do you think we'll get from your birthday tomorrow?
Michelle and Addie share a melancholy look.
Just listen to the story. This story is about something that happened to them when they were sent away from London.
Blackout. Scene 4. Lights up back at the coffee shop.
So, what did she get
What? The next day.
when she turned 13? That was the same day you all got out, right? I feel like it might be correlated, so tell me, what gift did she get?
She didn't get a gift. We made sure of that. But you already know that, don't you?
I am a journalist.
No other journalist has made that connection.
I think I've heard the story then. What do you say?
I'll tell you a story, but it might not be what you want. Go ahead. Ask the question.
How did you kill him?
Blackout. Edwardsville.
Has written a piece that is inspired by like an adaptation of a book called Postal by Sir Terry Pratchett. So reading for us today is going to be Teddy, reading the character of Moist, and Katie is reading the character of Adora, and I will be reading stage directions. All right, you ready? A new stage adaptation of Sir Terry Pratchett's Going Postal by Emma Cassiopeia Tolppanen. A black box theater on a college campus in southern Illinois that we are told to believe is a very, very expansive restaurant in a city called On Moorpork. On a world that is disc-shaped, that rests atop the backs of 4 elephants that are standing on the back of a turtle, who is very slowly swimming through the vast reaches of outer space. In this restaurant that we are supposed to believe we are in, there is a table where a man, Moist von Lipwig, and woman, Adora Bell Deerheart, sit across from each other. They are on a date.
Oh God. Will you look at who just walked in?
Moist casts a look across the very large restaurant and sees the last person he would have ever wanted at the maitre d' stand. Adora is gripping a knife with violent intent.
Don't even think about it.
The blood would wash out of the tablecloth.
Yes, but that's a fish knife. You'll get us in trouble.
They don't have a knife for stabbing rich, murdering bastards.
Moist, though frantic, stifles a laugh at this. Reacher Guilt starts to walk from the maitre d' stand across the inordinately large restaurant toward the couple's table.
Get ready to run,
Why?
because I forged his signature to get us sick. Do you smell something burning?
Not the time, Mr. Lipwig.
Reacher Guilt is closer to their table, but again, the restaurant is extremely large. A look of horror is starting to show on Moist's face.
The letters.
What letters?
Pull yourself together, Mr. Lipwig. He clearly wants a word with you.
There's a fire at the post office. I know that's where... The letters, they're crying out. We need to...
The letters are what?
That's not important.
Without another word, Moist rises from the table and runs out of the restaurant with Adora close behind. Moist brushes past Reacher Guilt, who acts only slightly perturbed that Moist seems to be running away from a conversation with him. When Moist and Adora reach the post office, the flames appear uncontrollable. The years of undelivered letters piled around the post office appear to have made perfect kindling. A crowd of people has gathered. A flaming letter flutters down out of the air. Adora catches it, lights a cigarette with it, and then lets it continue on its way.
The people probably got out.
Do you really think so?
No. If it was guilt, and it probably was, he doesn't do things halfway.
Well, I guess I ought to go in there. You won't mind shouting after me something like, "No, stop, you're too brave."
No, stop. You're too brave.
Thank you, Mr. Hart.
To be completely honest, I actually would rather you didn't die in there, and not just to spite guilt. Couldn't you wait until the golems get here?
You really think a little fire could kill me?
It kills everyone, Mr. Lipwig. It kills everyone.
She grabs his face and kisses him. The kiss leaves Moist with a faint smile on his face. As he steps away, he touches a hand to his cheek, unsure if the ash smudged on it came from the air or the cigarette still in Adora's hand.
I have to go, Miss Dearheart.
Right, of course you do. Most ladies aren't too charmed by acts of reckless heroism these days.
Unfortunate.
Moist runs towards the burning building. Adora watches, taking a drag on her cigarette. Before Moist reaches the building, the scene and everyone else around the building freezes and Moist turns to the audience.
You might be wondering how I found myself in this situation. Ladies, gentlemen, those of you who know better. As EK so kindly announced, this scene that I'm currently in is an adaptation of a novel. I understand if you're wondering about the copyright ramifications of this, especially as there does exist a licensed stage adaptation of this novel. But considering my past, I will be turning a blind eye to all legal issues. This can be just, 20 of our little secret. Anyways, our playwright has not elected to write a complete adaptation, instead forcing me to be the mouthpiece for any context you're about to get for
He looks up at the post office.
this mess. If you care to read the full story, you can do so in Going Postal by Sir Terry Pratchett.
He holds up the book like a beauty influencer.
Available at slight discount at the link in my bio. Any proceeds will be put towards the reconstruction of the Ankh-Morpork post office. My name is Moist von Lipwig. I used to be something of a con man. Then I got myself in a spot of trouble. Well, I got myself into a lot of spots of trouble. But most of them I got myself out of. This one, though, wasn't as easy. At the time, I was going by the name Alfred Spengler. Mr. Spengler had, shall we say, stumbled into a rather large sum of money. He'd done so quite smartly, if you don't mind me saying. Lying and cheating people out of their money was, well, it was a rush for him. And he thought required a lot more of his brain than making an honest living. But Mr. Spengler got arrested. I really thought that he'd find a way out of it, but they executed him. Such a shame.
He pretends to dab at his eyes with a non-existent handkerchief.
Somehow, though, they killed my alias and kept me alive. The supreme dictator of our lovely city, Ankh-Morpork, decided he was in a angelic mood. That is, he gave me a second chance, on the understanding that the second thing to know about angels is you only get one. And mine had given me the condition of becoming Ankh-Morpork's new Postmaster General. Sounds wonderful, right? The previous several postmasters had died on the job. Not to pat myself on the back, but I've done a pretty good job of avoiding that fate so far, although who knows if I'll make it out of here.
He gestures to the burning post office, the flames of which have also frozen in time, not even flickering, while Moist delivers his soliloquy.
I'd even been doing a good job of getting this place running.
He pauses, unsure if the audience is a safe one to share this with, then decides that, yes, they are.
The letters talk to me, you see, which is how I realized that it wasn't just odd that they were sitting around undelivered. It was terrible, against their nature. They were in limbo, stuck in a postal system that hadn't delivered a letter in years. So I delivered one. Caused quite a stir, I tell you.
Moist looks sadly at the charred envelopes scattered in the blaze.
But now not one of these will get that chance. Anyways, Reacher Guilt is the owner of the post office main competitor. The Grand Trunk doesn't work half the time, but the post office used to not work any of the time. So Guilt got all the business. But today the trunk went down, and the messages that people would have sent through them, they wrote in letters. Letters we delivered. People put their trust in the post office again. People put their trust in me. It wasn't a good look for Guilt. I'm not stupid enough to think a fire like this is unrelated.
The world of the scene unfreezes, and Moist disappears all of the way into the post office. Fedora still watches, still smoking, and we leave them for now. End of scene. Tyrice, would you like to introduce yours?
Yes. Can I have 1 second real quick?
Absolutely, yeah. We'll take a brief pause while Tyrice talks to...
Yeah, you're keeping that real slow down by the ceiling?
Yeah, hell yeah. Gotta move, all right?
Never mind.
Yeah, nice dialect.
All right.
Do you want me to read any instructions, or?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, go ahead.
It's gonna take me a hot second to come down from the.
Okay, so
I'm already climbing.
okay, so I wrote a play called The One. It's basically a superhero play. I just give you a little story, just a little quick one. So basically, I have Kenzie and I have Zeno. So Zeno is basically the god of the universe, dark matter. He's just a very evil guy that manipulates everything in the universe. And then you got Kenzie, the small fella. He stumbles upon a chemical spill, and then he gains power from that chemical spill. So then, blah, 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 his life goes on, blah, blah, blah. They have a universal tournament, and then the scene that I'll be showing will be the very last battle that they will have. So Kenzie will be Zeno. Boom, bam. All right, we good?
Yeah.
All right, showtime.
The final battle between Kenzie and Zeno. Kenzie enters.
You ever notice how darkness talks like it already won? You took everything from me before I even had a name. My mother, my truth, my life. And then you thought I would grow up blind to it all? Nah. You did not create a distraction. You created a delay. Because every lie you feed me, every fake memory, every second I thought I was weak, that was pressure. Pressure does not break me. It builds something you can't control. You call yourself a god of dark matter, then look at me. I'm what happens when your darkness finally meets something it can't consume.
Zeno enters.
You speak as if pain has made you powerful. But pain is my language, boy. I wrote your story before your first breath. I decided when your mother would fall. I decided what you would believe, who you would become. Everything you are is because I allowed it. You think this is rebellion? This is design. You are not my enemy. You are my greatest experiment. And now I get to see if even hope can be erased.
Big battle ensues.
After... What's over there? What?
After the battle.
Look at you! Look at you! Thank you. Look at you! The god of dark matter on the ground. You spent your whole existence deciding who lives, who suffers, who breaks. And now, you're the one begging. Say it. Say you were wrong. Say that you're not a god.
Zeno is weak.
Yes, that's what I thought. You don't get mercy. You never did.
End scene. And in this next transition, you can
talk
No,
about
you're
it.
One of the things that Tyrice was also working on was visuals. So if you would like to look, Tyrice has like a drawing. I don't even know what to call it, Tyrice, like a comic.
I can show. You want to?
Yeah.
You want to see?
Or
I have, like,
was
after?
saying like after, if anyone wants to see
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to see it again. So
All right,
yeah.
I got you.
All right.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Good evening, all of you. Hello. On a light note, we will end with gunshot wound in all caps by me. This show is created because of a bit Teddy and I do. Teddy, you wanna show this bit? Hey, do you mind looking over there for a second?
I don't see. Oh my god.
And that's the bit. So I hope you enjoy. Scene 1. Set a modestly decorated apartment. Nighttime. The apartment has a window, a door leading to the outside, and a large couch in the middle. There's a sparsely decorated kitchen with a mini fridge. Dan is sitting on the couch watching TV. Cody enters through the main door. Dan begins to assemble a large, complicated hunting rifle, taking his time to ensure everything is perfect. Cody, miraculously, does not see this.
Dan, are you home? Will is going to be so mad if he missed this drama. Dude, you will not believe what Felicity said today. I knew before she even said anything that she was upset. She gets all quiet and puffy, and she sighs like she has the weight of the world on her shoulders. And then she says, "Do you know what today is?" And immediately alarm bells go off. And I'm like, "No, you know I'm bad at dates." And she gets like really upset and she starts crying and I'm like, "Babe, I'm sorry, I've just been really busy." And then she starts accusing me of being a bad boyfriend and that I'm abusing and manipulating her, which I'm pretty sure she learned all those words from Twitter because she's never been to therapy. She's screaming at me, "You dumb fucking man, how dare you forget our anniversary!" And I know our anniversary, okay? I'm dumb, but I'm not that dumb. Like, it's not our 18-month anniversary, because that's in 1 month. It's not even our 17-month anniversary, because that's in a few days. So I don't know. What you got there? A gun. Yeah, I can see that. Why do you have a gun?
I received a phone call.
That doesn't answer my question.
At 5:41, I received a call from an unknown number.
Okay, what does a scam call have to do?
The man on the other end gave me an ultimatum. Kill you, Cody. And my debt is clear. Fail. And I'm the one who's dead.
What? Wait, why do they want me dead?
I don't know. I don't care.
Kind of feels like you should.
It's easier this way. Fewer feelings in the way of the objective.
Dude, why are you speaking that way?
What way?
It's like you're doing a bad Batman impression.
It's not a bad Batman impression, it's my assassin's voice.
What?
You know, it helps me get into character.
You need a voice to get into character so you can kill me with less remorse.
Come on, man. It's easier if you just let it happen.
You are not seriously telling me to stop talking so that this is easier for you? What? And what do you even have loans for, dude? You have a trust fund.
I lost it all. At the casino.
You aren't old enough to go to a casino, man.
I spent it on women.
No, you didn't.
I drank my bank account dry.
Again, not old enough, dude.
All right, fine. I lost it on football.
Sports gambling?
I was really counting on the Browns to take it home, man.
You are so dumb, Dan.
You really shouldn't be saying that with a man who has a gun and a killer instinct.
Dude, seriously, cut it out with the secret agent talk. It's too damn dramatic.
You think this is easy for me? I love you like a brother, man. You were there for me when Mr. Fluffy died. I'll never forget that, man.
Cody sits down on the adjacent couch and takes out a newspaper.
You're not going to kill me.
I'm sorry, man. But I have no choice. These loans are the one thing holding me back from the rest of my life. I hope you can forgive me.
Cody flips the page of the newspaper and there's a hole in the page. A barrel of a pistol looks really full and points at Dan.
What you got there?
A gun. God damn it! See, I also received a call today about the same time you did, but a little earlier. The woman on the other end told me she had my fish.
Robert bought the fish!
And that she would be okay if I eliminated my target by midnight. Wow. This agent voice is super cool.
Dude, I know, right?
It makes me feel like I'm in 007.
Say the thing.
What?
You know what? We know what I'm talking about. You deserve it. That reveal was awesome.
Thank you. I was hoping you'd come out first so then I could use my sly little newspaper trick.
See, I was hoping to get the jump on you because I know you're with Felicity and you normally turn off your phone, but oh well.
Yeah, hindsight is 20/20. The name's Bond. James Bond. You're just trying to distract me from shooting you.
It's worth a try.
Fair.
I do believe we found ourselves at a stalemate.
I shoot you, you shoot me, we both die.
A lose-lose situation.
Checkmate at both ends of the board. Indeed.
Want a beer?
Hell yes, dude.
There should be a fresh 6-pack in the fridge.
Sick.
Pause. Neither of them moves towards the fridge.
After you.
No, please. After you.
I insist, really.
No, really, I insist.
Ad-lib various aggressive polite phrases.
No, you go first. No, please
We
go.
definitely
You
need to
fucking
go.
go.
All right. We'll do it together.
It is painfully slow. They both mimic each other's movements as they make their way to They get to the fridge and briefly argue about who has to open the door.
Open it.
Using rock, paper, scissors. Dan loses and opens the fridge. Cody steps out of the way as an arrow flies out of the fridge.
Nice try. Damn it. That's what took a while.
Cody carefully pulls the 6-pack out of the fridge. They both make their way back to their seats they sat in originally. And Cody places the beer on the coffee table between them.
I'll open yours.
Oh, no. You don't have to do that.
I insist.
Then I insist on opening yours.
Fine.
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 Cody and Dan both pull out one beer and slowly open the tab. They place the one they opened in front of the other person.
Thank you.
Likewise.
Pause, they both don't trust each other.
Just put the game on.
Why? So you can lose more money?
While Cody is looking for the remote, Dan switches their beers.
So, we have some background noise.
I can't find the remote. Do you have it near you?
Man, I don't know where you put it last.
While Dan is looking for the remote, Cody switches their beers back. Cody goes back to help look for the remote. Dan moves to another part of the couch, and there's a sound of a landmine click. He freezes. Dan continues to check until click. He freezes.
Cody?
Yeah, Dan?
Did you?
Nope. You?
No. Then who?
Good evening, gentlemen. And scene!
I would love for all of the playwrights to come up to take one final bow.